Destiny cards. If you're familiar with destiny cards, you can skip this introduction. Destiny cards is an ancient system where they use poker cards to make predictions of your characteristics and your future timeline. The origins of these teachings date back to over 20,000 years ago. This was during a time where ancient wise men observed the laws of nature, the cosmos, and formulate mathematical systems. These teachings were preserved to this day, and I'm honored to present to you the destiny cards. In this system, each day of the year is assigned one card. There are 52 cards and one joker. Each living man or woman is assigned 1 to 4 cards depending on their date of birth. The main card or birth card is of most significance, followed by the planetary ruling card or PRC. For some birthdays, there is a third or fourth card. You can see from the chart here or check the links below for your card. If you feel that the card doesn't really resonate with you, you may want to look into your birth time. I noticed the time difference when I was calculating the lucky dates for a client to buy lottery. It opened, but it opened the next day. For example, if you're born in Singapore on March 7th, in New York, it may be March the 6th. So you may have to convert your birth time to UTC, Universal Time, and then follow that date to find your birth card. Once you have found your cards, you can check them out. If you cannot find the video on your particular card, means I have not made them yet. So please like and subscribe so that I can continue to make more videos. Two is about companionship. It is associated with the moon. It is the mother, nature, and it can be moody. 2 represents union, association, and cooperation. They are sensitive to the reactions of others and the impressions they make upon others. They can become ill and unhappy when there is a lack of harmony. Union is their weapon against fear, so these people are more cooperative than others. The positive side of the 2 is cooperation, friendliness, diplomacy, union. The spades symbolize the workman, labor, wisdom, health, down-to-earth situations. Wisdom gained by digging information. Therefore, they can also represent communication. Spade signify winter. You rest during winter. Underneath the coldness, there is transformation. This is an energy of resurrection in the making. The ancient element is earth. They bring forth fruits as they labor for the truth. They are like the sword that cuts away whatever hinders the growth of the soul. Their journey on earth is not an easy one, as they often have to sacrifice their ambition, personal power, and love. But their reward lies in spiritual achievement. Spades are good at labor, healing, anything to do with health, sickness, and or death. They are the students, teachers, and masters of the inner schools. They are the members of the ancient order and the mysteries of metaphysics. Positive side of the spades, they are self-disciplined, self-sacrificing, tireless workers. They stand for wisdom and truth. Negative side of the spade, they may quest for material satisfaction, but being caught in a rut. They may be bent on showing their power and control over others, knowingly or unknowingly. So the spade living man, woman, or energy can tend towards the positive, negative, or being balanced. 2. Numerology of 2 is pairs, together, communication, and working together. The 2 of spades is similar to the 2 of swords in tarot. The similar keywords are decisions, blockages, stalemate, truce, stagnation, indecision, no choices, or being pulled in 2 directions all at once. 2 of spades, the genius friend and companion. It's a friendship card and it's good for working partnership. So, yes, the 2 of spades, they are very good communicators, but because of they are very much in the headspace, and also because of the fear of being alone, they will be hurt when others betray their friendships or trust. Positive health habits are essential to the 2 of spades. They can accomplish a great deal if they combine their imaginative ideas and foresight with decisive actions. They are very intuitive, and if they go within themselves towards their spiritual side, they can accomplish a lot. The power of their logic can blind them in regards to personal relationships. Here again, we see how the head can overtake the heart, right? Because spades is a very mental energy. They can also be indecisive in terms of romantic relationships, and therefore they'll find themselves stuck for very long periods in a relationship. Overall, they have quite an easy life path compared to some of the other cards. It's just that they need to avoid being self-indulgent or lazy. Some of them may consider material aspects over emotional ones in terms of relationships. In summary, the 2 of spades, they have delicate health and they cannot afford negative health habits. They may not feel it until their midlife. Okay, so their health can be affected by their work, and because they are very responsible workers. They are very marriageable, but they'll have difficulty getting to the altar because they mentalize the entire relationship process too much. But they can be very happy when they are married. The 2 of spades have genius mental ability. They are natural leaders who are not domineering. They can be very successful, but they can also suffer emotionally and physically when they lose a close friend. Just talking to a friend is not good enough. They have to do physical things with friends to get fulfillment. If the 2 of spades are spiritual, they can be very progressive, dynamic, and instrumental in shaping the world into one of harmony and cooperation. They do have good marriage karma compared to some of the other cards. However, good marriage usually come later in life after they have resolved some issues around indecisions and inward fears of being alone. Some of these fears may not be conscious. However, they are usually faithful and true. But they do have lessons that are quite difficult emotionally. They have to work on their inner self and spiritual side to resolve these issues. Marriageability on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being very marriageable, 10 is totally unmarriageable. The Two of Spades, marriageability is a 4. 4 meaning that they are quite happy being married. From my experience, the marriageability is just an indication of how much you want to have a home and the stability of a home. It does not tell if you are able to maintain the marriage. For example, the marriageability of Elizabeth Taylor is a 4. She is very marriageable and has this need to want to have a stable home and security. However, as you can see from her history, there is a string of divorce and marriages. Besides marriageability, we can also see your connections with this particular person. Besides your own destiny cards, you also have your Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and a whole lot of other planetary cards. There are also past life connections. I will list some of your cards at the end of this video. So if you want to know what sort of connections you have between you and this particular person, you can search for their birth cards by their date of birth. For example, if the person is born on January 14, their main birth card will be the King of Diamonds, and their planetary card will be the Eight of Cups. They may also have a third or fourth card. And then you check if the King of Diamonds has any present life connection with you. There can be more than one connection. There can be a Venus or double Venus, sometimes even triple Venus, which is, I think, quite rare, but yes, there is. There can be karmic connections. And then you can search for the King of Diamonds general reading to get a basic idea of this person's characteristics. Two of Spades. Your first karmic is the Six of Spades. Your second karmic is the King of Cups. Your Mercury is the Eight of Hearts. Your Venus is the Six of Cups. Your Mars is the Six of Spades. Your Jupiter is the Queen of Hearts. Your Saturn is the Ten of Cups. Your Uranus is the Eight of Diamonds. Your Neptune is the King of Spades. Your challenge is the Three of Hearts. And your result is the Ace of Cups. So what are all these connections about? Every card can indicate a living man or woman. It can also indicate an energy that you have or you are dealing with. You can also get the extended readings if you want to know more about your connections with these different karmics, how to deal with these challenging energies, and how to navigate around these energies. It is good to know so that you can navigate around these people or energies. For the extended readings, I will be doing the Karma cards and Pluto cards first because I find that these are more important ones. You can click on the links below to find out what are these cards about. Bear in mind that these are general readings because there may be details that I'm not able to share with you through the videos. If you want a more detailed reading, you can contact Robert Lee Camp or myself or my partner. If you would like to learn more about destiny cards, you can check out Robert Lee Camp. I put some links below, and you can also book a reading with me. So please like and subscribe so that I can make more videos. Thank you.